Hey, good morning, everybody. Good morning, all. Time for our chart of the week. This week, we're going to be focusing on smaller fertilizer name called Intrepid Potash. Symbol is IPI. Let's take a look at the chart and see what we can figure out here. The stock's been in a nice little uptrend here and had a big pop on Monday, 11/4. So let's take a look at this thing. So as you can see, the stock kind of bottomed out after a big fall back in August, fell actually late July from about the high 20s to about the low 20s. In dollar terms, wasn't a huge move, but in percentage terms, it was rather large. But it found a low. Maybe it made a base around the 200 moving average, which is right over here, and it started making higher highs and higher lows, which is our textbook definition of an uptrend. Back in October, the stock, you can see the candles moved from amber color to blue and teal, one teal here, but mostly blue, which means that the stock, according to the go, no go composite of indicators, is in an uptrend. And look at this big, huge volume bar that hit on November 4th. Very strong as the stock broke out above recent resistance. Now, we do have some resistance from that high back in July. Let's call it about $28. So it's got a little bit more room to go, but we think that the indicators show that the stock has got some room to get up to those levels and maybe even beyond. Look at the strong money flow over here. Stochastics have turned to bullish over here. We see the chop indicator is starting to move back up, and the MACD is still on a buy signal from where it was when it crossed over in middle of October. So some of the other fertilizer stocks like Mosaic and NTR were also up strong, but pulled back a little bit. Intrepid Potash was the only one that really closed strong at near the highs of the session. So what would we like to see here? We'd like to see a follow-through day today, either Wednesday or Thursday, and follow through and maybe approach that old high here around 28 and change and see what happens up there. So down the road, I think Intrepid Potash got room to run up to about 35, maybe $40, maybe in early 2025, maybe middle 2025. Going to take a little while. The stock doesn't move a whole heck of a lot, but I think that would be a really nice gain for the stock, maybe 50%. What, of course, helps fertilizer stocks is higher oil prices as well, too, and inventory levels of fertilizer. So we'll see how things go here, but I do like Intrepid Potash over here. Thanks for